Hello everyone and welcome back. I think this is gonna be the second last video for this project. We are nearing the end and today you will see me. I will rig all the zombies and the character I've sculpted lately and integrate them all into the finished scene, the one with the wood and the road. Okay? So, what to talk about today? First, I might release the entire project, my student work and my own in the coming weeks. Maybe not next week directly because I would like to add sound to it, but I need the finished piece to do that first. Okay? So I hope you will be patient enough to wait for that to be out. And then let's start today's talk. We've talked about training, earning, succeeding, and now it's time for the second most important word I have in mind after perseverance, which is strategy. I can't stop thinking about that term since a few weeks because I found out that it is really important in what we are aiming for, you as well as me, I think. And why it is not as important as perseverance is that if you have the best strategy in the world and you're not perseverant, of course, it will be hard to go somewhere. But if you're perseverant and you don't have a good strategy, it will take longer, but in the end, you will reach your goals. Okay? So, what is strategy about? This is about reflecting on the best way to go from one place to another, okay? How you will do your journey, where you will go through. Because you know the saying, it's not from me, but you might have heard it already. A dream with a deadline is a goal cut into small chunks is a plan, and a plan met with action leads to success. Okay? So, what we are talking today is about the plan, okay? You know your goals. I hope you do, and otherwise there are a lot of things that you can do to find it. Look into the Ikigai process, if you don't know. Otherwise, now that we have your goal, a deadline, of course. Most of the time what I'm trying to do now is trying to have like a project every 6 months done. So that would be mine. Choose wisely what yours would be, but be careful with that. You don't want a deadline which is too short because otherwise you will rush things and you will not manage to make things the way you want. It will induce stress and maybe will end up with you not liking what you do. Don't make it too long, otherwise you will just take too much time and not become lazy about it. But there is a law principle that just says if you give a person 2 weeks to do a task that will only require 1 week to be done, this person will take the 2 weeks to do it. Okay? So the ability to calculate the amount of time needed for a project, of course, you will sharpen that skill by doing projects and finishing them. The finishing part is really important. It's very good to finish something, even if it's not great, so that you will have an overview of all the steps, what it takes to actually finish a project. And then from that, you can extract a better plan and also a better deadline. Okay? So, for the plan, at least for myself, what I found out is that compared to last year projects, I did that one so that it will be flexible enough to give my students the opportunity to work on whatever they wanted. But at the same time, this flexibility came at a cost, which was I couldn't really have a plan that was defined enough for it to be working properly. I ended up having not enough time to do things properly. And this, I think I need to work on that. So what I'm gonna do from now on, I'm not gonna start a new project right now. I know what I want to work on. It's gonna be geometry nodes. I'd like to learn that and to teach it to you as well in the process. But what I'm gonna do first before starting it is to work on the plan, to reflect on the strategy, what I want to do more of a pre-production work, like creating concepts on what I want to do, preparing the tools that I'm gonna use, okay? And that will make up for something much more clear in terms of what I want to teach or to show. I'm gonna have like more defined projects, so I hope it's gonna be of a better quality, because I have to say, and you see it for yourself, I'm kinda happy with the fact that this project is finished, but I'm not happy with the quality of it, because I know I can do much better. But when you don't have the time, of course, and you want this to be finished, because I have a kind of, it's not a hard deadline, but I want that to be finished, because this goes with my students' calendar. Okay, the courses needs to be finished by the end of this month. Okay? So, if I prepare better, I think the results will be better in all aspects, and that's what I'm gonna do. So, I'm not disappearing. I'm not starting a new project yet, but I'll still be here every week. It's not gonna be, I might do maybe a few shorts showing something I've already shown, a small part of previous lessons, or maybe, if it's good enough, some part of my pre-production process, okay, if it's good enough. And then maybe I'll start the new project in a couple of weeks or maybe a month, so it will give me enough time to prepare, to be prepared, and as I said, to do something much better. And I think once you've done enough things to gain enough experience in the field, that is something, I mean, if you look at all the professional work that is out there, either in video games, movies, and these kind of things, there is always a pre-production phase, okay? So, why don't we have one when we are working on a smaller project, okay? So that's really important. Once you know everything you need to know in terms of steps, like how to start, the middle part, and the ending, it's good to reflect on how you're really gonna navigate through all of this. So try to think about that in your own work as well. If you have a clear goal, or if it's not clear enough, try to work on that, maybe by drawing things or creating a planning, a proper planning to do like, okay, I'm gonna do that one thing, it's gonna take me that amount of time. Is it reasonable, or should I cut in some stuff? Okay? So, hope all of this is useful to you. And of course, do not hesitate to ask me any questions in the comments if you want to know more about that. I will release the final video soon, hopefully, and I'll see you, of course, for the next project. It's gonna come soon. Stay tuned. I will let you know. Thank you for being there, all of you. You've been a great support for me all that time, and I hope you're doing great with your projects. I'll see you soon, everyone. Take care. Have a great life. Have a great day. Have a great week. Bye.